Good morning, guys. It is, oh man, way too early. It is Wednesday, November 6th, NaNoWriMo day 6, and it is 2:44 in the morning. 2:44 a.m. I went to bed at 10. I know that sounds really crazy, and it really is crazy, but I woke up at 2:15, made Jesse's lunch for the day, made his coffee, and then he left about 10 minutes ago. And I was gonna go back to sleep, but then I saw, before I went to bed last night, I saw that Brooke by the Brook on YouTube. She is doing a live stream 5 o'clock her time, which puts it at 3 o'clock my time, and I figured, why not? Why not? Because I like torturing myself. That's why. But I'm gonna, I don't know, I think I'm gonna try and get my words in super early today. I'm gonna try and visit my cousin while Kyler's in school, since she lives in the area. Yeah, and I don't want to have to like try and get my word count in while I'm trying to socialize and catch up with her. So yeah, my cousin's my best friend. We go through spurts of, we talk every day, and then we'll go like a week or two without talking, and then talk every day. And I just miss her. I talked to her a few days ago, I think, but I talked to her last week, actually. Yeah, last week. So it's been too long. But anyways, I'm just trying to get all set up. My desk is a mess. Like, I have notebooks everywhere. So I'm gonna clean up. I do have my coffee. That was like number one priority. After I made Jesse's coffee, I made mine right after. So yeah, let's see. I don't think I charged my laptop last night. Oh, that didn't make it. I'm so tired. Alright, so I have like 11 minutes. So I was gonna watch a YouTube video and kind of like slowly wake up a little bit more, but no. I want to explain. So yesterday I didn't write any more words, but I did go through and kind of I feel like I'm always like tweaking and rearranging and redoing how I have my Scrivener set up, and I am realizing I really don't need the folders. I really don't need all the extra stuff. I have my writer's notebook. I keep a lot of notes in that, so trying to like flip through so many documents in my Scrivener app wasn't working for me, so I super simplified it. And I'll show you what I mean. Okay, I don't know if it's going to stay focused. It keeps going in and out, but really, so all I did was have files. I didn't put any folders. And the stories aren't, I mean, the chapters aren't going to stay like this. It's, I just don't want to renumber it. There's going to be a total of 32 chapters, I think. Maybe. We'll see. But really, if it's got that little page, we're like flipping to the bad guys, seeing what they're doing, and then the little blackboard is the good guys. So I simplified it a lot. Instead of having each chapter have a folder, and then each folder have like 4 different things, because I was finding that I wasn't even using them. So like the outline part of each chapter stayed blank, I had notes for some of the chapters, but I never actually really flipped to them in the document or the on my computer. I looked at my notes in my notebook instead, and with my notes, so hold on. With my notes inside my notebook, ooh, that lighting, sorry guys. Let's see. Most of it's blank, and the reason being is because I'm going through and I'm writing out the chapters as I do them. But so like, let's see, go here, and I kind of write out what I want to happen in the next chapter. So as I'm writing, I'm pantsing it. I'm like full on pantsing it at this point. There's like, yeah. Well, there's a little bit of planning the day before I go to write in that chapter, but that's about the extent of it. So like I finished 3. So like, as you can see, the little check marks, that's because those are points that I wanted to make. So when I was working on chapter 2, I was writing out points that I wanted to happen in chapter 3, and then same thing with the 0.5 chapters. When I was working, like, I have to finish 3.5, so there's no whatever, but as I was working on 2.5 and chapter 3, I started figuring out what I wanted for chapter 3.5. So yeah, I'm like changing it all. Here's my word sprint tracker. I'm trying to keep track of character names, and I'm really realizing that I go for a lot of J's and 4 letter names, so I feel like I need to change that. I also am starting to keep track of how long my chapters are. So, is that going to focus, or is that too late? Ooh, there we go. My goal for each chapter, so like if it's from the bad guy's point of view, I want it to be between 1,000 and 1,500 words, and then for the regular chapters, 2,000 to 2,500 words for now. And what I mean is that hold on. Okay, so with the whole words per chapter thing, I've said it multiple times so far already. This is my 0 draft. So as I'm going through, and I've also said that I'm missing a lot of transitions and some descriptions, things like that. But sorry, I was just checking the time. And that's okay. Right now, I'm just trying to, the goal of my 0 draft is to get the skeleton, the bones, from beginning to end, the main points I want to hit, the main scenes that I want to hit, and then when I'm done, when I go back and start working on my official first draft, that's when I'll add in the meat. That's when I'll add in more descriptions, things like that, and like take care of the details, and then go from there. So yeah, hopefully this plan like kind of goes how I planned it. I know that it's gonna be a lot of work for my first draft, but as long as I have like the main plot points and the main scenes and the dialogue parts that I really want to emphasize on, when I go through and start doing more detailed descriptions of like the places they're at, what the characters look like, things like that. I also feel like once I get the skeleton down and fully know the story, or as much as I can, because it is going to be a 4-book series, but once I get to like develop my characters more, I can figure out ways to start describing them from the beginning, so that my readers can kind of visualize what I visualize. At least that's my goal. Does that make sense? So yeah, but we have about 2 more minutes until Brooke hops on for her live, and so I'm just gonna kind of do a little more prepping. Alright guys, It is early, but I've got this, and later me will thank me. I know I will.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, okay. So Abby.
Okay, I paused it real fast. I didn't know I could pause it live, but I did, and so I'll probably be behind, but that's okay. Really fast, I turned off my big light, turned on my little fairy Christmas dangly lights, and lit a candle. So I don't know, I'm gonna try it this way. I'm gonna try to write like Brooke as I'm doing a live stream with Brooke. So let's go.
Be black. She said, "Oh no, it's 5 a.m. I need to go to bed." Is this that you're meaning that you haven't gone to bed yet, or you're just? So let's. Where did that? What was the? Your candle too. Yes, let's light all the candles and be one together in the morning. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. I'm sorry. I'm so dumb. Oh, the right mom was like coffee. Wondering and wander. That's funny. Wondering and wondering. So I think I wake up my roommate slightly when I make coffee. I'm in college, by the way. Cool. I am curious of like who all is here. Like, would you be comfortable of saying like kind of like your age range or something? Because I feel like I have been seeing more younger people who are watching my channel. Not that if you're in college or young, that's not what I mean. I'm meaning more like I had seen someone's comment the other day where they were saying, I think they were saying that
quick update. It is now 4:53. I'm about to take like an hour nap. Wake back up at like 6, I think, or 6:30. But I did 3 writing sprints with Brooke. I don't know if she's continuing, but now that it's almost 5, I just stopped. I'm pretty proud of what I've done so far. So we did a 10-minute sprint where I got 382, a 20-minute sprint where I got 631, and then a 25-minute sprint where I got 684, totaling 1,697 words so far for the day. Not too bad. Less than 1,000 words and I'll hit my goal, but I think today, I don't know, because I want to go see my cousin too. Maybe when I come home, I will continue writing. Oh, excuse me. I will continue writing and then kind of just see where I go. I may stop right when I hit my goal. It just depends on where I'm at in my story and how I'm feeling later. But right now, so that puts me at 13,231 words. So pretty good. It's saying at this rate I'll be done November 23rd, I think it said. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know if it'll focus. There we go. November 23rd. Honestly, if I finish this early, I'm gonna keep going until I reach the end. Because, yeah, my first goal is to reach the 50,000 words. My second goal is to finish this 0 draft. So, but alright, I will check back in with you guys later. Hey guys, what is up? I'm back with a mini update, I guess. It is still day 6. of NaNoWriMo. I am currently waiting at my daughter's school in the carpool line. But I did spend about 2.5 hours at Starbucks again this morning, and I would say it was pretty successful. So I did as you saw, I did the live stream sprints with Brooke this morning, and during that I had gotten the 1,697. While I was at Starbucks, I ended up getting 2,510 more words. Yeah, that's a lot of writing. I am so tired. I feel I'm getting sick, and I'm so upset about it. Like, my throat, it feels like it's on fire. But so that brings my daily total to, let's see, 4,207. That is a lot of words, especially while I'm not feeling the greatest. So hopefully it's not like utter crap. But that brings my monthly total to 15,741 words. That's exciting though. Like, I'm really proud of myself. Alright, so I'll show you. There's my word total, my graph, where I stand with the NaNoWriMo goals, and then there's my word count. Definitely the most today. I know I'm at a good spot. So I mean, I hit a little hiccup where so in my story there's a book of prophecies. So my main character's grandmother and her twin had created this book of prophecies, knowing that it would be inherited by my main character. And then throughout the storyline, this book of prophecy is kind of there to assist my main character. So like in this first scene with the prophecy book, a prophecy was talking about how she was needed and she needed to get her powers and memories back. Well, I mean, I've written poems, and like, to me, a prophecy to like kind of flow and like get into your head, I like the poetic parts of it. I know it doesn't have to be, but in my book I want it to be. So I quickly like typed up a prophecy, but I know it's definitely not going to stay that way, because I think, I don't know, the prophecy part of my story I'm gonna have the biggest struggle with. Sorry, I'm trying not to sneeze or yawn. Excuse me. Okay, but anyways, so I know I'm gonna struggle with the prophecies. Having one would be hard, but because I have an entire book of prophecies that's gonna guide my main character, I like torturing myself. Apparently. Also, are these videos super repetitive? Because I feel like I do like an introduction, a b-roll, and then my outro, and it's been like on repeat, especially this week with conferences happening at my daughter's school. I'm at Starbucks, so maybe next week I will change it up. And I mean, there are two other coffee shops that I do want to try. Well, one of them I have tried and I love it, Shakespeare & Co. And then Fiddler's Coffee looks interesting too. I don't know, we'll see. I also, next week I'm actually going to go to write-ins with my Nano group, I believe. Yeah, at the station on Monday, because, so like, Monday's Veterans Day. And because of that, my daughter's out of school. I don't have a sitter for her that day. But my NaNoWriMo group is pretty cool and said that it would be okay to bring my daughter. I might have both of them, actually. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I might have Kyler and Alyssa. if Jesse has to work. If he doesn't have to work, then I don't have to worry about bringing either of them, I think. Unless he wants to come with, just to see. That's Monday me's worries, not today's me's. But yeah, so on my list, so like I have my handy dandy writer's book here. I kind of like wrote out what I wanted to get done today, and as you see, I created a cover for my book, which is a temporary cover. It's just a picture that I took, and then I wrote Project Elementals, and then NaNoWriMo 2019 and Jessica Kyler, which Kyler's not my last name. Obviously it's my daughter's name, but that's my username for everything, so I'm just gonna leave it. I don't know, it'd be kind of cool have it be like my author name, Jessica Kyler. It doesn't flow, but I don't care. I don't want to use my last name. Like, not that I don't like my last name, but it may change. Who knows? And I want my books to have a consistent name, I think. I don't know. I'm thinking too far in advance. Whatever. But, what else? Okay, so I'll show you quickly what I did do for the cover. Because on your NaNoWriMo website you can upload a cover. So I did that. I created that when I was stuck on the prophecy part of my story. So this is just what it looks like. It was from our trip to these waterfall things. And so like, yeah, so I think I've talked about it before. I'm pretty sure I've talked about it before. I want this to be a 4-book series, and so I'm already like trying to think of the theme of the covers because I want it to be all cohesive. And with it being a 4-book series, I think I'm gonna do like an element per cover. And I have the order that I wanted in, and I'm actually really excited. So I don't know if I'm gonna paint a picture, take a picture, or hire a graphic designer of some sort or whoever. But I don't know, just having it like, yeah, flow kind of will be awesome. But yeah, so this one, it's just more earthy. I mean, it's got water in it because of the waterfall, but still, I don't know, pretty cool. Definitely temporary, but whatever. So yeah, and then I wrote chapter 3.5, and then I finished chapter 4, and I started writing in chapter 5 automatically. I skipped over chapter 4.5 because that's in a different POV, or a different, like a completely different area, like scene, and characters are in that chapter. So, but like the ending of chapter 4 automatically starts back up in chapter 5, like it flows. And that might change, I don't know, but I wanted to continue and get the thoughts out. I have so many words today. I don't know if I'm going to continue writing later, but we will see. And then, so in total I did, I don't even, like at Starbucks, I didn't like sit and do a designated sprint. I kind of just sat, and I was distracted a lot. I did eat, and I drank some water. Like I said, I created the cover art for my NaNoWriMo website for my book, and then I kind of just got distracted and started people watching too. So, but I was there for 2.5 hours. I'm just gonna count like the time at Starbucks to be like one extremely long sprint. So I did 4 sprints today. I'm proud of that, and I'm way over my goal. I'm way over the nano goal. So, and I need to like go home, take Dayquil or something, work on laundry, clean up a little bit. and then relax. Yeah, we'll see how I feel. It's been a long day and it's only noon. All right, I will update you guys very shortly.